to you by AT&T, official wireless partner of your San Antonio Spurs, and by USAA Insurance, auto, renters, and home insurance. Some of the scenes from yesterday, Tony Parker there, and we mentioned Tim and Kevin Garnett, Kobe Bryant going in as players, along with Tamika Catchings of the WNBA, but also Rudy Tomjanovich, Eddie Sutton, Barbara Stevens, Kim Mulkey, who's coaching now in LSU. So, big class of 2020 that was supposed to be inducted last fall, but because of COVID got pushed into 2021, and we'll just go back to the normal schedule and have another induction ceremony later this year in just a couple more months. Right. The class of 2021. There's a rumor floating around, Sean, that Ben Wallace is going to be in the class of 2021.
Yeah, he's a solid player. What a great defender.
Paul Pierce, also potentially part of that 2021 class. That will be announced tomorrow by the Hall. But of course, for us locally, it's all about Tim Duncan tonight.
Yes, it is.
Frankly, when you think about it, this is going to be the first of what are going to be a pretty nice stretch of San Antonio Spurs being honored by the Hall of Fame.
When you think about the history of the great players that have worn a Spurs uniform, it started with George Gervin, the Iceman. I know there were lots of great players, but George, put the franchise on the map. He really did. He was the reason I was a Spurs fan way back in the day. And you had David Robinson, who really propelled the franchise to new heights and made us a contender. And David Robinson is the reason the Spurs are still in San Antonio. And then you have Tim Duncan, who is really responsible for the dynasty.
Blocked the rim by Jalen Smith, waiting to be and one opportunity for Javon Carter. I mentioned Sean, Jalen Smith there, first round pick. He was actually picked 10th overall. One ahead of Devin Vassell. Just spent a couple of seasons at Maryland. He's only 21 years of age, has played sparingly, just 25 games, but barely over 100 minutes this year. So something of a project for them.
Yeah.
As Etuan Moore commits the foul against Drew Eubanks.